Hi, my name is Becky. Welcome to the Beauty of Symmetry in Chinese Calligraphy. Today we are going to have an exercise lesson, which means I will only introduce you the meaning of the characters, but not the way to write it with a brush. So you'll have to think about it, how to write it in a brush and try to write by yourself. And in next lesson, I will show you with a brush. Okay, now let's look at these two characters that we are going to practice in this lesson. Okay, now let's look at the first character. The first character is like this, and in modern character is this and pronounced as zhòu, which means the daytime. So what story does this character have? How can it become daytime? Okay, now let's look at the history. This was the first generation that we discovered. Okay, so you can see this is like a stick and put into the ground. And this is something show that something rise up. So like something rise up from here, then you can see the shadow of this stick will change, right? Which to scale the time. So that is the sun from rise up and then go down. That's how our ancestors scaled the time. So when it comes to the 小篆, you can see there is still this part in the middle. Do you still remember? What's this? This means the sun, right? How about the rest part? The rest part is a scale, or you can say it's the limit of the time. So it's like something to scale the sun, or something to limit the sun from rise up then to go down to the sunset. The sunrise to the sunset, that is the daytime. Okay, when it comes to the current character, it's like this. Actually, these two parts are still exist. The top is like a 尺. This means scale in current character, and this one is 日. 日 means the sun. We still use these two characters in modern Chinese. Okay, now the second one. The second one is like this, and in modern character it's like this. The structure is quite similar, right? But maybe the shape changed a lot, and it pronounced as 加, which means to press something from both sides. Okay, now let's look at the history. This is 小篆, and the first generation is like this. So you can see from the first generation, a person stand up with the two arms opened up like this. And then another two persons stand like this, and then press something from both sides, right? That is how this character comes from. And when it comes to the traditional characters, it's like this. So this one, 大, the middle part, is like a big, huge. Remember? We mentioned it earlier. Okay, 大, still a person. And then the two on the two sides, this one, 人, means people, person in current Chinese. And this 大, a person with two arms, means huge. So basically, in traditional character, this is combined with a person like this, and then two people, but just two people. It doesn't really show to push, right? And when it comes to the simplified character, it's simplified to this, which is more difficult for us to remember the meaning. But that is how our language developed. Okay, now think about it. How do you write zhòu and 加 with a brush? Okay, you think about it and try with your brush. I will show you how to do it in next lesson. Okay, now see you in next lesson.